Ladies and gents, welcome to the
good
2
people,
Cents.
man.
This is Brand.
And this Armand.
And continue on, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, man, this is good to talk to you guys, though, man. I had a long day, so I'm excited to talk to you guys about things we have in common, relationships, and also, you know, just nature and being places you want to be and being in nice areas where, you know, you're enjoying nature. You talk about the universe. I was connecting with y'all when I was listening. I was like, I connect with these people. I ain't even meet these guys before, so I'm excited. So let's get it started and keep it going.
Hey, we had some. This has been a tumultuous night, but we're gonna like get everybody going, and we're gonna introduce everybody properly. We got the McCoys, the Shaffies in the house. Our first married couple in the building. Make some noise.
Now.
Hey, man. Good job, man. Trying to be like y'all.
Got y'all all in check. We got my man. We got the mayor of North Philly. We got my man Sir Jackson, Daniel Jackson in the building. Family to the show. Make some noise for that brother. And last but not least, we got the lovely Kristen Willow Hill May # she a Hawk Abington alumni in the building. What's up?
Nice.
We here, man. So we're gonna start with our icebreaker, and it's kind of we already broke the ice. We're gonna break the ice again. So the question I posed to everybody first go around was, if you could pick any geographical area in the world that connected to you, what would it be and why? Oh, excuse me, where would it be and why?
Go ahead, Brandon. I think you started off.
Yeah.
As you did last time. So.
Yeah. So for me, Egypt is a place that I would love to go. I'm going to go there at some point. To me, it's the mother of civilization. Arizona is a close number 2. But for me, number 1 is Seattle. It has the combination of art, music, culture, city, and
I think that's where craft beer was born too. Come on now.
Craft beer, I love some craft beer. So it has the elements of everything, and it's the greenest city in the United States. So they, it's heavy on mountains and forests and nature, and I think if I'm a mosh pit of different things. So if I could pick one place, it would be Seattle, because I feel like it sheds many layers of things that I can enjoy.
Okay.
Go ahead, Damien. I know you was second up last time.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm second on it. Right. Well, I'm more with nature, and I like a lot of I like the outdoors. I like to be in the wild. So me growing up and watching the Jungle Book on cartoon in the movies and all that, I'm just into the jungle. I really like trees and shade and rain and the whole mixture. So I would probably build a little cabin in the jungle somewhere, maybe over in Africa, in Congo, or down the Amazon. The Amazon a little dangerous, but I try it out. I try that out, but that's just me. I won't take my family there, but that's just me living there. My family and all that, that's something different. But me personally, I will go to the jungle. I will probably move to Africa somewhere. Seriously.
Congo, tropical.
Yeah, Congo, real rap, close to the equator.
Where the heat is on, constant.
Yeah, I'm cool, but I got hide under the trees.
Yeah, I don't know. When it's 95 degrees out and 95% humidity, the rain falling on your head, that ain't cool.
It's just gonna be hot.
That's an Irishman talking right there. That's an Irishman talking. I got short little stubby appendages, and that shit just makes me hot.
Go ahead, James. What's up, man?
Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
Mine would honestly, I've lived in a lot of places, and Philadelphia, man. I think home is right here. I constantly am amazed when I take a weekend off or even an afternoon off to check out my city a little bit more. What's going on here? This, I dig history. I'm a carpenter. I'm a builder. I'm an artist, and everything that's happened in America, pretty much the springboard was here. So I would have to say Philadelphia. It surprises me to say that often because I am a nature guy as well. But there's no place that has been kinder to me in all of my travels. So Philadelphia.
Very nice.
So that leaves Armand, Chris, and Saber.
All right, well, for me, I'm going to say, I got too many internationally. But like I said, locally, it's going to be Vermont and Arizona. I loved my experience in Vermont. It was so peaceful. It was great to get away from the city. Like I said, when I went out in that outdoor movie theater, man, that took me so back. I don't know what was going on. I felt like some energy, like some universal energy when I was out there looking at the stars. I was like, yo, something is out there. I just felt something weird. And I went hiking up there, out Mount Mansfield was the first time I went hiking. It was so peaceful on top of this mountain. I just kind of gained so much a love for nature, and that you kind of take for granted when you're in the city so much. You kind of don't really pay attention to small things like that. But either Vermont or Arizona, man, I'm definitely going to buy property in both of those areas. I don't know when, but that's definitely on the bucket list. So those two.
Very nice.
All right, so my place would be Arizona. I love the nature there, the mountains, the waterfalls. Just, it's the place where I've felt like the most calmest, and it's just so peaceful out there. And I like a simple life, and it just seems like it's the easiest place to have a simple life. I also said that I would love to do the genealogy and see exactly where I come from, because we do lose some of that identity of exactly where, as a Black American, where we come from. So I would like to see that and to go visit whatever country that may be. So I think those would be my two places.
Nice.
Cool.
I was thinking, I don't know if it's because, I said this earlier, if it's because I'm a Gemini and I have both dual sides to myself, but one part of me imagines myself living in Ireland, and it's where my mom's side of the family is from, and I found a lot of personal strength there for myself when I was in my I'd say mid-20s when I went there my last semester of college, and I stayed for a semester and kind of learned a lot about myself there and felt very, very comfortable the whole time I was there. And I just love islands in general. So the island life, even though it's sort of a larger island, it still is very much an island. And I've been very interested and curious of islands my whole life. And then I also, on the same token, really have a strong sense of place in Jamaica. And I mean, it's beautiful, it's Jamaica, but there's something about the people of Jamaica and the colors of Jamaica and the flora and the fauna and the water and the air of that island that is also very calming to me and peaceful for me, and a place that I haven't had a chance to really explore very much. I've been there, I think, 3 times now, but not enough to really explore the depths of the island other than vacation mode, which is obviously ideal, but not, the full experience. So that's another place I would like to explore more and have a lot of interest in, but also feel very connected to.
Can I bring up a little segue point, which
Sure.
is kind of interesting because every single one of us has said this within kind of what place identifies to us. Simplicity came into everybody's play. Just people smiling, kind of being kind, enjoying the nature and the views around us. And that's one of those things I think gets lost a lot with our pursuit of, the American dream, which I'm smack dab in the middle of. But sometimes it's real easy to be chasing kind of, a white picket fence or, a Maserati, when actually the thing that brings us the most joy is the stars over our head when we're at the drive-in theater, or a waterfall when we decide to take an afternoon and go on a walk with our family and our friends, or just by ourselves. Or, for me, a walk in the Wissahickon, like right here in our neighborhood. It's an interesting thing that, the thing that all, 6, 7 of us have said that brings us the most joy is the simplest and actually, in some ways, the most attainable of things, which is just stepping outside, taking a deep breath, and looking at what's around us.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. And we kind of skipped the segment. We do a today's mathematics segment at the beginning of the show. We had some technical difficulties with the previous show, so we're making up. But basically, what I wanted to get across was just to live your dreams and do what you want to do. Because Armand and I, we started this show a year yesterday, and it was just a conversation. Him and I just talking long nights, just venting to each other about what we felt about culture and things like this. And both of us just had the balls to just do it and just have a show and have a podcast, and we just went for it. And a year later, I wouldn't think I would be able to even do this. The people that have come on and
30 times.
Yeah, 33 times. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And it's amazing. And this is only a small portion of what is going to be Armand's legacy and a small portion of my legacy. So, I think we're a walking testimony of just doing what you want to do and being creative. And it doesn't have to take a lot of money. It doesn't have to take a lot of thought. Sometimes it's just manpower, just people coming in and representing for you. So that's today's mathematics. Armand, if you got anything you want to say on top of that, we'll move forward.
Oh man, just doing what you love and having fun. Because I was talking about this with my coworkers. I was like yelling a lot at work in class, and I love teaching, but I don't want to. It works that I got to yell, it works with my students, but I don't want to have to teach and yell. I want to actually go to class and teach and excited about just having conversations. I don't want to have to yell. And so it's more so, just doing what you love and sticking with it. It's not really about the money you guys said earlier. Everything is about just how you feel and what makes you happy. Looking at those stars, and just being around nature, just hearing the waterfalls. You don't have to see it, but just hearing the water moving in the ocean. I think that does something to every human being, and that's what keeps me happy. I realized it when I was in Vermont. I was in my vortex. I was happy the whole time out there. It was just what it was. The food, we had organic food, everything. I was just so in the zone, and I need that. And that's what's really important to me now, is getting that feeling. It's not really about the rat race, competing with everybody at some 9 to 5. It's about just having that feeling and just continuously following your dreams. And I know everybody on this podcast tonight is doing the same thing. So,
word up.
True.
Yeah. Yo, man, so as we move on, man, so I'm going to throw a curveball before we get to talking about why we're here. Why we all came. There's been a little news lately, in Hollywood, and fans of the Spider-Man franchise. There is an actor. I don't know if you guys know her name. She goes by the name of Zendaya. She's in a whole lot of Disney movies. Did I pronounce her name right? Zendaya. So she currently got cast to play the role the love romance role opposite Peter Parker, which is Spider-Man.